Take Two, Caught Amongst Men reviews Alan Moore's Saga the Swamp Thing, Book 1. This story, it's a classic. Alan Moore, obviously, he's known for his darker work, The Watchmen, V for Vendetta, stuff like that. This is like, I think I enjoy this more than The Watchmen, arguably. Only the first half, though. The second half is pretty awful. This whole story is about Swamp Thing. Obviously, he dies in the very beginning, and so does his villain Arcane. But because of the sorry, I'm trying to find it. Well, because of this guy, I forget his name. He was brought back to life, and he did research about he did research on Swamp Thing and did an autopsy. He was never really dead because he wasn't alive. He wasn't Alec Holland in the first place. Alec Holland died in his accident, and this is just a collection of microbes who ate him and tried to replicate what he was. It's based off of, I think, a real experiment where people had these worms. They taught one of the worms how to solve a maze. Then they got two other worms who didn't know how to solve the maze, killed the first worm and fed it to the other two, and they knew how to solve the maze. It knows this information from eating the body of Alec Holland. So it tried to replicate him. Eventually going so when Swamp Thing is brought back to life, he immediately goes crazy because the only thing keeping him sane was the notion that one day he might go back to being Alec Holland. So now that he's learned that he's never been Alec Holland, he loses it and immediately kills the guy who killed him in the first place, and then goes into this hibernation. It's a strange dreamlike state. There he is. And then the villain, I still forgot his name. It's like the Plantanian Man, the Floranian Man. I can't find his actual name. He eats a bit of Swamp Thing. Here's the dream sequence. He too goes mad because of the connection to the green. And even the Justice League are now powerless to stop him, to stop his rampage. He's trying to kill humanity. The Floronic Man. His name is the Floronic Man. So now the Floronic Man is trying to kill humanity because he just feels these plants, but that's not even what the green feels. It's what he's feeling, and he projected it onto the green. Then the Justice League are, like I said, powerless to stop him, and it's all up to Swamp Thing. So he gets out of his hibernation to save the world. And, he does it. He beats him up. And then the Floronic Man dies. Yeah, see, there's the Justice League over there in their watchtower. Batman's not there for some reason. But Green Arrow is. And there's two stories in this. The second story is bad, though. I'm not going to get into it. It is not, quite frankly, it's an awful story. It involves Etrigan and, like, teleporting albino monkeys. It's just an autistic children. It makes no sense. It's not as deep as the first one, not as just good in general, not as heroic. But yeah, that's my third video today, third and final video. I will be making a new video tomorrow, I promise.